Guys, I think we need the sun pretty bad. I know there should be fish on this bank. The second trail stop for KBF takes us to Lake Murray in South Carolina. Lake Murray is known for flipping these shallow docks this time of year for big pre-spawn largemouth. And I had an incredible practice on the lake. They were smashing that Z-Man jackhammer. But of course, I decided to roll my dice on the river because I was able to find a more consistent bite.
Man, I've been all about those bycatches lately.
And a few bycatches, of course. My game plan was to put together a solid limit on the river and then load up, relaunch, head to the lake for some big coals on a cement wall that I found in practice. All right, y'all. Man, sorry. I've been up since 4. Haven't had enough coffee yet. What tournament is this? So this is tournament number 3 out of a 5 tournament in a row deal. This one's on Lake Murray, South Carolina. I had a day and a half of practice and had a really good practice actually. I caught some big pre-spawn largemouth on the lake. But yesterday I spent the day up in the river and had a much better day quantity wise. So here's my game plan. I'm gonna put in, float down a little ways, try to get a decent limit in the river, and then my spot on the lake, I've got this wall that after that sun bakes it all day, those fish must be using it to feed, moving up on it. So I'm gonna spend, if all goes to plan, I'm gonna see what I can do on the river. I know there's some bigger fish up here too, but after I put together a limit up here, hopefully, knock on wood, gonna float down, dropping my truck at the bottom, loading up, heading to the lake to see if I need to, if those fish are on that wall, it could be a freaking slugfest. So that's the plan. I love river fishing. I'm a river rat. I fish rivers well. I'm comfortable up here. So regardless, it's gonna be a good day. 158 people in this tournament. We need a top 15 to cash a check. Let's go. Well, so I thought it was in my truck. I drove all the way down there, tore it apart. It was in the parking lot.
Found it on the way. Yeah. God. Well, you know, it's okay.
Yeah.
I had one bite, probably like 10 yards.
Guys, I think we need the sun pretty bad. I know there should be fish on this bank, but they're not eating right now. A little better. Yep. All right, let's see if there's some more there. That was a mess. Got rods everywhere. I need to get up this bank. Some better fish. So this is what river fishing is. It's a freaking absolute cluster. Absolute cluster all the time. But I like it. All right. It's a 17. All right, so there were 3 fish there. Let's see if there's a few more. Might just catch a limit off of this spot, you guys. It's not super easy to skip a bait sitting down for me on a bait caster. We're gonna make do. Knew there'd be a fish there. There's some back current. That just looks way too juicy. Way too juicy. Well, let's see if there's some bigger fish there. There should be, especially right here. Sometimes that works. Well, guys, remember my plan to go to that wall with those big fish? That ain't gonna happen.
That's more than most is gonna do. I think you did all right.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
I wanted to win it for you.
Oh, honey, you're doing great. I mean, that's just, you can't foresee those things that happen. I mean, there's no way to, you just don't know how your day's gonna go when you get out there.
Yeah.
But think about this though. You found fish the other day. Man, you caught some nice fish the other day in that one spot. Remember the docks that you said you were fishing? Did you catch some nice fish off those docks?
I did. Everything I caught was over 17.
So go to that spot.
But I don't know if I can get 5 of them, Joe. That's the only thing I'm nervous about, you know?
Here's the thing. I mean, rivers don't reload the same. If you guys got in there and did all that, maybe they just a little bit wary of the bait.
Yeah, you might be right.
Was the sun out yesterday and today too?
Yeah. Well, didn't have quite the day that I wanted. As y'all know, I did not make it to my wall on the lake that had those big fish. So that'll just be one of those unsolved mysteries. If were they there, were they not? We can't think like that. So won't know. But anyway, I ended up 21st out of the 158 anglers. So not a bad finish. Great AOI points. Few spots out of the money, but you know, I'll take the consistency on these fisheries. You know, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I am a little bummed after this one. I felt pretty good. I had a really strong practice, and I feel like I probably could have made better executing decisions. You know, I could have executed better. I could have floated that river quick. I had a limit pretty early, gone to the lake, tried to make a big coal. But hey, that's why we do this. Learning experiences, and you know, it's just one of those things as anglers, we have to kind of take what we've got from these tournaments, go on to the next one, and apply what we learned. So yeah, overall though, I'll take the AOI points. That should keep me in the top 10 for AOI in that series, which is pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Pretty quick, pretty simple, basic 101 river fishing. Had a pretty good pattern up there, and as you could tell, there were a lot of fish. So anyway, just got off the water. I'm gonna drive the 15 hours straight to Oklahoma, and we've got Broken Bow next week, y'all. So hopefully that one goes good. I really want to cash a check in that one. Never fished there before, but should be a good time. So as always, y'all, appreciate the support. Thank y'all so much for everything, and stay tuned for Broken Bow.